5. We made it to February. Look at all those people joining in here. Yeah, we made it to February, man. How awesome is that? Got a little bit of snow again last night. The temperatures are finally not like deadly freezing out there anymore. We've had a little bit of a melt off, and then I woke up this morning, got a little bit of a dusting, got a little bit of snow this weekend too. But I am just so happy that it is in the pluses right now. And then I saw down the line, I did see some like 40s, 20s, but some snow on the way here and there. The little marmot this morning saw its shadow. So what's that? 6 more weeks of winter, probably 8 here in the Midwest at least. And then that early snowfall in April. Yeah, I don't even want to think about it. But yeah, no, it's Monday. Unless you're watching this on a rerun, then it might not be Monday. But hopefully it's Monday. We made it into February. Thank you so much for everybody for joining us right now. We got a little bit of a snowblower demo going on today. And I'm just trying to keep organized. It was, the weekend got me, man. The weekend got me. I think it was like the fact that there was no football this weekend. It was like, I was drained, man. It was like wife, kids, family, which I love. But man, by the end of last night, I mean, I went to go to bed. My wife was just passed out on the couch sleeping. I had fallen asleep on the couch. So I tell you what, there's a good thing about football and sports, man. It does give you a chance to shut your brain off. But we got the big game coming up this week. So we're going to try to do something special here this week. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, good morning, Mr. Wright. I was going to say something smart alecky right there, and I just didn't do it. I didn't do it because I remembered I'm on live and I'm a professional, and I was just going to have fun with that. But what's up, man? Good morning. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. It's Monday. Like I said, we're just trying to get our bearings, but we are thinking about, we are 6 days away from the big game. I don't think I'm allowed to verbalize and say what the big game is personally. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. Craig, you know I was going to say, some of you guys know me outside of Yarbo, so I'm a smart aleck, and so yeah, but I try to keep it professional here. We're professional people. I try to keep it professional. But yeah, we got our big game deals going on right now too. Don't forget, over at yarbo.com, big game deals. We're talking $400 to $600 off. You get $600 off bundle, $400 off your snowblower right now. Then during this live stream right now, if you order the snowblower, we're going to be giving away a free plow blade. So that's $160 value. There was also, I saw it pop up again, if you go on to you might not see the price on the actual website, but when you put it in your cart, you'll be able to see the reflection of the discount. So like snowblower, like I said, $400 off. Then our bundles are like $600 off. So that's a really good deal. Plus the free plow blade if you order a snowblower for this. And then there was the spin to win thing. I saw it again this morning. So that's up to another $150. I believe it's a stackable coupon on as well. So we're trying to make things fun for the big game, because let's be honest, outside of Seattle and New England, nobody cares. Those two teams, they've had so much success the last couple decades that they barely struggled for a while. It's like, come on, man. You're supposed to go into like at least 10 years of just junky football, and then going to be 66 this month, so I've heard them all. Well, you look good, Craig. Look good, buddy. So it's Monday. We're going to get going. We're going to get going on a snowblower demo outside. I'll have to move around a little bit. I'm not quite sure where the heavy stuff is or what kind of snow we got out there. But like I said, I wanted to say our big game sales are going on right now. I'm just trying to get in the swing of things, man. It's that work week. You come in, you're just trying to get things done. But we are planning some different things. We have this week, we really want to focus on the snowblower still. It's very important. We got a couple more, especially like bundles, and we have a couple more months here of the snow. So we really kind of want to focus on that. And then, I know I'm getting excited to get out there and do the, our Lawnmower Pro and our standard Yarbo lawnmower, all that fun stuff like that. And then we are going to kind of transition here into the M series really quick. As soon as I know more about that, I will tell you guys more about that. I was told today that I'll probably have a unit here to start testing out, playing with. Maybe in a couple weeks here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get on the grass for a few weeks because it's bad. We're going to get snow here for a few weeks. But I want to reiterate, though, I know everybody's excited about the M Series, but it is not a replacement for the Y Series. They're for different size yards, different functions, different modules. You know, if you're like where I live in the Midwest, you need that two-stage snowblower. That's where like that really shines. I mean, the autonomous snowblowers, and like I've said it before, we were at CES, and we were the only ones out there doing that with the autonomous snowblowing. In the modular system. If you're not familiar with Yarbo, we are the world's first and only 100% fully autonomous modular yard system. Summertime, we have 2 mower decks. We have a trimmer attachment. Fall, we have our leaf blower, 760 CFM, 190 mile per hour leaf blowers. And when in the winter time, we have our 2-stage Yarbo snowblower, which you're going to see in a couple minutes. We're going to go outside. A snow plow attachment as well. And then, you know, got the whole tow package on the Y Series. So the tow package on the Y Series can tow up to 3,500 pounds straight line, 500 to 1,000 pounds daily usage. You can hook yard sweepers up to it. I have aerators, yard sweepers, dethatchers. I have a dethatcher I hook up to it too. So it's not a replacement. And then the M Series, what we're looking at right now is a couple different versions of the M Series that are very similar to our bigger Yarbo Y Series lawn mowers, but without the just, you know, the area capabilities. But other than that, you know, it's kind of like, it's going to be perfect for me. I can't wait to get it. I got kind of a smaller suburban yard, so I think it's going to be fun for that. Tow mode, man. I know I'm ready for that. I don't know. Hopefully that's coming up here in the fall. I didn't even know. I haven't even checked it yet. I mean, I did test it out last spring, and it worked fantastic. I really loved it. I don't know what's going on with it though, but I know they're actively working on it. So hopefully that'll be, you know, hopefully by the spring, because I mean, I want to dethatch, I want to aerate, I want to do all that kind of fun stuff. So hopefully the tow mode's on there by then, and then, you know, because I know I have a lot of mulch to move around my yard, a lot of you know, you name it, rocks, everything like that. So it's gonna definitely come in handy. And don't forget, as soon as I got on today, my nose started running. That's awesome, right? And don't forget too, we have our Yarbo certified refurbished deal going on as well still. They haven't shut it down on me yet, so get in, take advantage of that. Those are B+ units, up to $1,800 off, 0% APR, new battery, free delivery, 2-year warranty, 24/7 customer service. So you want to check those out at yarbo.com/certified-refurbished. I believe the snowblower right now is like $32.99 on the refurbished side of things. Lawnmower, same thing. Snowblower and lawnmower combos about $42.99. Those are certified refurbished. And you can get a lawnmower and trimmer combo for just under $4,000 now. So if anybody's been following autonomous pricing, and the fact that you can get a core, a trimmer, and a lawnmower for $4,000 is like insane. So I'm starting to sweat. I had to put this on because I think somebody stole my Yarbo sweatshirt. What's up? What was that? What's the WOW 66-inch? Is that the T? What is that? Did I miss something? Oh, no. I think he's saying 66 years old, Kathy. 66 years old. That means what? Social Security, right? I think you can, Medicare, Medicaid comes in, all that, all the good stuff. Finally, you make it to like that age, you finally get to like collect on the, you know, 50 years of taxes that you put in. So I love it. I love it. So we're going to go outside in a few here. If you guys want, though, we can just talk. I'm going to go outside in just a few. I got the snowblower out. I really want to get outside there, but I don't know why I grabbed my coat so quick here. I don't know why. That's Mr. Craig Wright, by the way, in Wisconsin, Kathy, one of our great product users. Unfortunately, he's a Green Bay Packer fan, and so I cannot believe he hasn't painted his Yarbo the black part green yet and had the green and yellow. You could have a whole Green Bay Packer theme going on right now. So this is our standard Yarbo lawnmower. This is one right now. We have some bundles, $600 off, and then you can get the certified refurbished one too. This is our 20-inch width deck, binocular cameras, ultrasonic sensors, bumper, 270-degree bumper, kind of touch and feel its way around. We got lights. Deck will cut from 4 to 1.2 inches. We got the 2-disc micro mulching cut right there. 150-watt motors. Right next to this, this is our big dog right here. We launched this in 2025. This is our Lawnmower Pro. You can see pretty similar. They're related. You definitely tell. We jetted out the ultrasonic sensors, upgraded the binocular cameras, Upgraded the rain sensor. Same bumper, 270-degree bumper, lights. Don't ask me on the technology. There might be more in the bumper. What we really did though underneath, we widened the deck up, changed the motors to 300 watts, put the 2 straight blades on, wing blades, create uplift. This is our beast of a lawnmower module. And like I said, when we talk about modularity, we're talking about everything is connected to one core. That's our DNA here at Yarbo. All those other lawnmowers are sitting on the shelf right now. I'm going to go out with the same core. I'm going to go out and do a snowblower demo in just a second. Here's our trimmer attachment. You guys will be able to see this in probably 2 months. I'll have this on the back of the Yarbo working. Self-feeding trimmer. It'll cut. Oh yeah, the Pro will go from 4 to 0.8 inches. The trimmer will go from 4 to 2 inches by the 1/4 inch increment. Here's our Smart Assist module. I should probably have that standing up. I don't know why it's down. I'm actually it's so hot in this office too. This is our controller. If you want to work remotely, you can control it remotely. I'm going to put this in the back. This is our leaf blower, folks. I'll show you what it's set up right here. This is our 760 CFMs, up to 190 mile per hour wind leaf blower. I was actually going to take it outside and clear some snow, but I did not. Just because I might have to do like a fun Super Bowl thing this week, and I'll probably take this one out. Maybe I don't know if I'll convert it. There is another one outside. Let's go outside though. I'm starting to sweat over here. This office is like 5,000 degrees. I should be skinnier for how, you see we got snow still out there though. Oh, dropped my Yarbo hat. Took it early. There you go. Did you get your daughter's Yarbo set up yet? I'm going to go outside. It's got a haircut too. I went at lunch. I told you I was going to get a haircut at lunch. There we go. Let's go play around in the snow. What do you guys say? It's too nice of a day to be inside. Nobody wants to be inside today. Let's go outside and cause some trouble, because that's what I'm good at. Then I'll get over to YouTube. We'll read some comments. Don't forget, check out the product links. There's some products right there. You can see the discounts reflected. There's also a spin to win at yarbo.com. I saw that earlier. So that's up to another $150. I believe it's a stackable coupon too. Another $150. And then free shipping, 0% financing, 30-day money-back guarantee, 45-day replacement. There we go. So I think we're going to have a melt-off here coming up. Hey, ready for tomorrow. Oh, nice cut. Thank you so much. Yeah, we got to shoot some video tomorrow. Kathy's going down to Florida. Kathy, Bill said you're going to make them wear swimming trunks in Florida for some Yarbo material. I think he's scared. I will not be donning any swim trunks for the next 3 months until I can get rid of all the fun holiday stuff that I ate. The 2 cheeseburgers I ate at CES, I had In-N-Out and Five Guys. I got to get rid of that. But slowly but surely. I did wake up at 5:30 this morning and went downstairs and lifted weights. Got squats in yesterday, cardio. Day before, I got an hour and a half lift in. So I'm trying. New Year's is here, man. Trying to get healthy. Oh, there goes my script. Still hurts to bend. Yeah, it's finally warming up a little bit. I'll tell you that. I mean, it's still cold, but it's not as cold. I can handle this. We went out yesterday. It was 25. I was like, oh, it's balmy out here. That's how you know you've been living in this stuff for too long, when it's 25 feels pretty balmy, you know? So we do have some snow. Let me see what we could clear out here. Last week I was sitting in my car. Let me see what we have here. I have no idea which way I have the the blower set up yet. we go. And we're up and running just like that, working fully autonomous. Got about 2,571 square feet to plow today, right now. Gonna have some fun out here. I have quite a few areas out here, so we'll have some fun. I'm worried about it melting off next, but I swear I have not been able to get my tripod straight, and there we go, back over to YouTube. What's up, people? Good afternoon, Kristen Horner. Oh, let me turn down this. So I do these lives, and some of you guys come and watch me, and then last night Kristen and her friends were doing a live, and they invited me, so I popped into the comments and said hi yesterday. It's the least I can do. Though it was right at my bedtime, so I apologize. I did have to go to bed shortly after that. Nice haircut. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to ask any questions here. This is the Yarbo 2-stage snowblower, 24-inch width. Yeah, I got it right. 24-inch width, 12-inch height. We got lights, we got your binocular cameras on front. We got the all-terrain tracks on the side, binocular cameras on the side, shoot rotation -10 to 190 degrees. Deflector -5 to 55 degrees. We can chuck snow up to 40 feet. Got the actually got the back brace mount on the back. Working fully autonomous. You see the orange light blinking. That means it's working all on its own in a previous mapped out location. I have no idea how good this map is though, or if I've moved since then, so forgive me. But there's snow, and I was like, let's get through it. Let it work its way through. You see how it kind of spun out a little bit there? There's a little bit of ice going over. We'll get over there though. Going through a pretty good sized drift right there. I could probably bring the chute down a little bit, but it's a very uneven driveway, so. How long does the battery last? I think we'll be out here for about an hour today, a little over, probably hour 15 with the battery. 6,000 square feet at 1 inch, 2,000 square feet at 4 to 5 inches. But it'll, we're doing about 2,500 square feet right now. Not all of it is as thick as it's going through right now. Like it just went over an area. I hope that wasn't the curb area over there. I have no idea. I mapped this area out a month or two ago. And then I moved the data center a few inches, so I'm really worried about like how tight I am on this map, but we'll see. We shall see. If not, you know what? You just remap and have a good time with it. Who cares? Is there a timeline to add LiDAR to the Y model? That I do not know. It's a great question though. It'd be a nice add-on, wouldn't it? Like if you could just like you know, spend the money and add it on. You could do it aftermarket too. Going up into a pretty good sized drift right here, you can see. I like pinto beans and golf, coming in hot already. Who doesn't like pinto beans and golf? I just re-gripped all my golf clubs. Well, my brother, I just decided to take golf back up. My brother let me take his old pings, see if I really want to get back into the golfing thing. See if I really want to punish myself. What I do like is being outdoors and maybe having a couple beverages with your guy friends, golfing. The actual keep it score thing's a little difficult. I might get pelted with some snow here. Try to get around here. There's a bigger drift right here. You can see going through about, I don't know, 6-7 inches of snow right there. Bigger drift. Go said hi. You guys kind of see how deep we are here. I know not all the snow's deep, but somebody will go on and say, that snow's not very deep. Right almost to the tracks up there. Probably 6 inches right here. My wife told me the other day, she's like, you need to get a yardstick. And I was like, I have too many repressed memories of getting belted with one of those. I try to avoid those when I see them at the store. Same with wooden spoons. Every time I pick one up, I think of my mom. And yes, I probably deserved every single licking I got. There we go. Every now and then I gotta cover up to read the comments. I guess I could. The comments on here are white and then the snow's white, so it makes it kind of hard to read, I'll be honest with you. Bushman said more like 4 inches, ba-dum-bump. Now this stuff right here was pretty thick. I can show you guys real quick. I think my hands are probably about, well, they're definitely over 8 inches, my hands, but you can see how deep the snow is right here. Like comparable to my hand, we're all the way up here. I'll put my print on here, there we go. So yeah, through the drifts, it's a little bit of the heavier stuff. She's out working. Hey, we still have snow, I'm happy, right? I'm happy for the demos. So yeah, I have it chucking the snow this way, which is good because it looks like maybe the wind is coming that way a little bit today. Thank you guys for joining us. My name is Ryan, by the way. If I didn't say that at the beginning, I'm sorry. Some of you guys know me, some of you don't. Had a pretty good weekend though. I smoked a pork shoulder on Saturday and just had the leftovers for lunch today. I had some leftover pork shoulder quesadillas that I made last night. So I got my pork shoulder. Any vegetarians out there, I apologize, I am not one. I could be, I'm just not. But I fully respect your decision if you are. Kind of move, get a little bit closer so you guys can see. What happens when you clear the driveway autonomously and the Amazon truck heads up the driveway? It does have obstacle avoidance for cars and people. I had a delivery driver actually walk right next to my live stream the other day. I was doing my driveway about a week ago, and my neighbor was getting a package, and the camera picked up the delivery driver walking. Obviously, if you're driving a car, I'd probably try to yield towards autonomous vehicles. Just out of like error of sight of safety, but So said, take my money now. Gladly send it here. Now, it doesn't even have to be for a Yarbo. I'll just take anything I can get. What happens when it has poor signal? We have a pretty awesome PPVS system when it has a poor signal. And it'll go up to 330 feet when the PPS kicks in. And then usually in that time, it'll collect a signal. Worst case, if something's going on, something's with the GPS, something like that, it will stop. And once it recovers a GPS signal, it'll start back up. But with the PPVS now, it'll run up to 330 feet without a GPS signal. So it'll continue on its path. And anywhere in that 330 feet, if it collects a GPS signal, the odometer for the PPVS will automatically start over. Man, every time I go to the side the Yarbo's on, it switches sides. So what we're doing is we're blowing on here inwards, and then it'll blow all this stuff that way. So in a minute, we'll be able to see kind of the lengthwise of it, but this is the heaviest stuff over here, I think. Oh, over there is pretty heavy too, but thank you so much for joining the Yarbo Live. Don't forget to check out, we got our game day specials going on right now. You can see the product link right there. You can click on those. Free snowplow blade during the live stream as well. So I'll be out here for another hour at least. Free snowplow blade. And you can check out our certified refurbished page as well. Units up to $1,700, $1,800 off. Those are B+ units, 2-year warranty, free shipping, new battery. You can do 0% APR, I believe 14-day return window on those ones. Get you into the autonomous robot field at a lower price, but still with the same peace of mind. Can you set it to overlap path? Yes, I believe I have a 12-inch overlap on the snowblower right now. I'll have to look when it turns around. You can do like no overlap, about a 6-inch overlap and a 12-inch overlap, give or take a 1/4 inch or something. I might only have it set up for the 6-inch overlap right here, and I'll have to take a look. I got a lot of different maps. You can see all the gunk that gets caught up. Look at this though. I don't want to get hit here, but this parking lot is pretty gross. That's why I usually don't go all the way down to the bottom. It'll shut off right there. It knows I'm within 16.5 feet. That's a safety setting. We were just talking about that. But yeah, this is some of the gunk we got under the parking lot, so you really kind of got to watch it. It's like a bowl. This parking lot's like a bowl. There she goes. Yeah, it looks like I got a 6-inch overlap on this one. "24-inch width, 12-inch height." My tripods are all just... Everything needs a V8 today. I think I do too. It does charge itself. It'll get to 20%, go back and recharge itself. Where can I buy one? Yarbo.com. Probably your best place to buy one. You get the nice discounts right now. Free plow blade during the live stream. But we are also on Amazon. DT Voss 1 said hi, what's up? Hey, love it. Thank you, man. Maxie Honey said that's so dope. I think she was talking about me though. Mexi Honey, sorry. Mexi Honey said that's so dope. I think she was talking about me though, obviously. I know I'm just a I'm pretty cool. I know. I do realize nobody tunes in to see Ryan. They want to see the Yarbo in action, and I don't blame them. It's awesome. That's why I would be tuning in to see autonomous snowblower. Working fully on its own right now. So I am too close. It'll automatically shut down. 16.5 feet. Let me back up. I actually don't have to back up the camera. I just have to back up me. So now we're chucking things back towards the middle here, and we already did that, so now everything's going over to the left. Here comes the car. You know it'll slow down to look at the Yarbo. Said, how deep can it shovel? It can handle snow up to 12 inches. Obviously where it shines though is going out autonomous during snowstorms, clearing a couple inches at a time. Right now we're doing probably, some areas here have 7 inches, some areas here have 1 inch, 2 inches. So it's kind of a different parking lot. It can do wet snow and powdery snow. Some of this stuff is kind of melty, kind of slushy. If you do run into problems with any of the wet snow, during the live stream, we're giving away a free plow blade attachment that goes right on the front that could push some of that wet, heavier snow. Let me said I have a Honda snowblower, real fun. That's awesome. Let me know how it does autonomously. I want you to put that Honda snowblower in your driveway, go inside, and then come out an hour later and you tell me how much of that driveway has been cleared by that Honda snowblower sitting in your driveway. Or you could set your Yarbo to go out fully autonomous, come out in an hour and your driveway's done. It does not lay down salt yet, but it does have a tow package, so you could put a spreader on there if you want to. Those are in the works down the road for us. Like we'll get there eventually. There's just only so many engineers that can go around. It does have safety features for kids. It usually comes with some grates on the front as well. I just take those off for my demo purposes. But you can leave one on if you don't want to run over your kids' toys. But it does have human detection, dog detection, cat detection, auto detection. Got some good eyeballs on YouTube today. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys joining us. Facebook, hi. I really wish I didn't have to keep backing up here. I could change the settings, but somebody just asked about the safety settings. And if you're within 16.5 feet and you're a human, the Yarbo will automatically shut down. I'm from Norway. We have 10 times more snow than this. You guys are Vikings, man. You should. We love you, Norway. I would love to go to Norway someday. That'd be pretty awesome. Not during the 10 times this much snow, but... Richard said, I think you should build it with salt and spreader and market it. Definitely down the road, man. Those are coming. All this technology is skyrocketing right now, so I mean it's going so fast, so just hold tight. I mean it's insane. Our new M series we're about ready to launch. Just in the time I started, I can't tell you about it. I've started almost exactly a year ago. I can't tell you the changes I've seen in a year. It's insane. Just to just the software itself. And then we introduced this year our Lawnmower Pro, our trimmer, the PPVS system, just a ton of new software, firmware updates. This snowblower from 1 year ago till now, just with the new firmware software, everything like that, it handles so much better than it did 1 year ago. I would get to spots in this parking lot where it would get stuck last year. I'm going to be 100% honest. We're the only ones with this technology out there, so it's up to us to perfect it. Nobody else is doing that right now. Everyone else's lawnmower is sitting on the shelf, you know? So he said, does it clog up? Occasionally, I'll have to get in there, and it does come with a snow shovel on the top there, so you can get in there if something does clog up in there. It's rare. Like you see it going right now, it's very rare. As long as it's working. But sometimes you do get some of that stickier snow. I know some people have sprayed like either WD-40 on the inside or a couple different things to kind of keep it loose up in there. But you can see you'll get a little buildup in there, and at the end you might just take the snow shovel on top and knock it loose. Don't do the snow shovel while the auger is moving. I shouldn't have to say that, but I do. Oh. Somebody said, what the is happening here? Why I am shoveling? Hello from Bavaria. What's up, Martin? I would love to use the metric system if I knew the metric system. I am so sorry. We're cowboys over here in America, man. We just did not take to that metric system. I remember I was in elementary school 40 plus years ago, and they told me everything was going to be metric. Everything. And us Americans, we do not play it. We are very stubborn. We will use measurements like we still measure horses by the hand. I mean, we're so against the metric system here. We'll tell you like how many car lengths away something is before we go to meters, man. I'm not proud of it. We're just stubborn creatures here. A little bit of cowboy. You can't get the cowboy out of us. Hi from the Netherlands. Spreek you Engels in the Netherlands. DJ Life, I remember you. Thanks for coming back. My nephew made his to-do list last winter in Wisconsin. What's up, Bill? Somebody said use cooking oil so people eating the snow could be safe. If you're eating snow, you got other issues. If you're eating the yellow snow, you got a lot of issues. So he said, I don't believe anyone actually knows what a meter is. Wally said that. I mean, that's so funny though. I'm like, yeah, just the United States, man. We will tell you anything is everything without telling you it's in the metric system, man. Where I'm from in Chicago too, we don't really use like how many miles is that? Like you never say that in Chicago. Like how many miles away is that, or how many? Everything is like how long is it going to take to get there? And then we'll go what time of day. So I know in Chicago, X time of day, it'll take an hour to get downtown, or it'll take 45 minutes to get out to O'Hare, or, I mean, everything in Chicago is by time. Oh, how far away is that? It's about 20 minutes away. Hello from Buffalo, New York. Does this get wet snow? Yes, it does handle wet snow, dry snow. We just went through the blizzard Fern, handled about 14 inches of snow up there in New Jersey. We went viral. That was pretty awesome. ABC7 and a bunch of other outlets, Fox News, I think, picked it up. A bunch of people picked it up. A bunch of magazines picked it up. So we did go viral, so that was pretty cool. What do you mean the wet yellow snow? At least it has flavor. Yeah, it does. Tastes like Purina, but it has flavor. Moist Inappropriate Thing said they only do small amounts of snow. How do you even argue with somebody like that? I just went through 7 inches of snow over here. I mean, how much snow does your handheld Toro do without you pushing it? I'll tell you how much snow per hour it does. 0. Autonomously, your snowblowers do 0. Yeah, that's the thing about a Yarbo. Send it out when there's a couple inches of snow. I mean, what do you got to go out? What are you going to wait? I don't wait. If I got a snowstorm at home and with my old handheld, I don't wait till there's 12 inches of snow and then go out and try to clear it. Plus the little garbage thing that I had, the little one that came with the house, the handheld, that thing could barely handle 2 inches of snow. And it just like regurgitates it out the chute too. It doesn't throw it. This is an autonomous 2-stage snowblower clearing a parking lot right now. I could be inside right now while this is doing this. Hi, you from England? Oh, thank you. You know what? People from... That was Natasha. Hi, Natasha. People from England are the nicest people in the world. And then I get guys in their mom's basement here who are just come on and they're just rude here. English people are so polite. My European friends are very polite. I will say that. I love you guys. And my Canadian friends are super nice. I don't know, man. Us Americans, we got to be nicer to each other, man. I don't know exactly the hardware changes between the M series and the Y series. I did see Ken comment, or one of our co-founders last night, and said there's like the hardware, software stuff pretty similar. And I mean, everything we learned from the Y series, we'll probably put that in the, obviously those learning and findings and stuff like that will be in the M series as well. But I'm interested. Kathy said I'll probably have one in a couple weeks here, and then we can kind of get going on that. But right now my focus is 100% on winter still. The groundhog saw his shadow. So we got at least 6 more weeks of winter here. The marmot has spoken. Somebody said, is this gas or battery? This is a battery powered snowblower, 2-stage 36 volt 40 watt battery. You can get about an hour and a half per charge. When it hits 20%, it will go back and recharge itself. And then when it gets to 80%, it'll go back out and finish the job. So you can send it out multiple times a night. If you got a snowstorm coming at 3 in the morning, send it out at 3:30. Send it out at 4 in the morning. That way when you wake up, you got to take the kids to school. Your driveway's clear. You can take the extra cup of coffee. Maybe I made a nice breakfast sandwich yesterday. I was not going to lie, man. I don't normally do a lot of breakfast. I was hungry yesterday. I didn't have the energy to get a workout in right away, so I was like, you know what? I'll make a breakfast sandwich in the morning, kind of folded an egg type of thing with some cheddar, some bacon on a nice English muffin. It was delicious. And that's all I ate until dinner, so. Couple guys drinking the haterade on YouTube. What's up, fellas? Jason with the swear words. Who sits on a keyboard at home and is just like, you know what, man? I'm gonna cuss. I'm gonna swear and be edgy. You're a grown man. Act like it. Use words. I even love the haters, because what can I tell you? We've been out here for what, 20 minutes? We got half of the area cleared here. I can't argue. I wish I could argue. I definitely don't want to swear. I can swear with the best of them, trust me. I just don't want to. My kids yelled at me because I was swearing during a video game yesterday. So even my 6 and 8-year-old know I should not be doing that. So take a lesson from my 6 and 8-year-old. Let's keep it PG, kids. Yeah, it does come with a remote. It does come with a, I'm gonna get a little closer. It does come with an app controller, which is awesome too. But honestly, where it really shines is when it's working fully autonomous. So you see, we've cleared all this here. I'm gonna kind of get a little bit different angle because I want to kind of want to see it coming this way for a minute. We did this the other day. This is how much snow. We got a little bit of a dusting left here. Look at that bad boy. Oh, Ryan almost fell. And I almost fell. So here we are, our 2-stage Yarbo snowblower. Don't forget, during the live stream, we have a free plow blade as well with your snowblower orders. Got about 57% left on the battery. We've cleared about 2,000 square feet. Sorry for using the Imperial Meta. There we go. So yeah, your app will tell you exactly what's going on. Got about 600 square feet left, 630. GPS looks good. I can pause it at any time. This is what the app looks like. How many minutes on this one? So 7 minutes left on this one. Might have some time to do a little bit more out here though. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. We love our audience, man. You guys are great. Even the haters. Any reports of there being stolen? I have not. This thing alone, the snowblower, is about 230 pounds. It does have some anti-theft features on it, like a remote tracking GPS. But also, each Yarbo is registered to its owner by a serial number. And you can't use it without that. So if anyone takes it, it's just going to be a brick. It's going to take 2 people to lift them too. And without a docking station, without a data center that's already mounted at your house, it's useless. You can't use it. So the only people that would ever consider it would be scrappers, and they're not going to get very much for like a Yarbo snowblower like this or whatever not. So it doesn't make any sense. And like I said, they're very heavy. They have anti-theft features, and they are dedicated to whoever buys them. They're registered with you. Somebody said, where is this? I am outside of Chicago. Somebody said, it's a really interesting thing to hate on. I know, thank you. I don't understand it. Why would you be like, there's no other ones out there? You're hating on something that doesn't exist anywhere else. And you probably didn't know it existed until you turned on this live stream today. Like I said, go take your Toro, your 2-stage Toro, go put it in the middle of your driveway right now, and then go inside for an hour, come back out and tell me how much snow it's removed. And I'll do the same thing with the Yarbo, and then afterwards we can pay attention to see who's cleared more snow. How's that sound? Somebody said, is this remote controlled? It has a physical remote controller, like an Xbox type of controller. It has an app controller, but right now it's working fully autonomous, I'm not controlling it. It's in a mapped out area. Once you map out an area, you just hit play, send it, and it goes and does its thing. So we are removing snow from a mapped out area. If it's a little crooked over here, it's because that's how I drove it to map it. You map it just like walking a dog. You just map out the area, send your snow throw settings, how low you want the module to scrape. You can really scrape it if you really want to. Yeah, it's like a geofence. That's a good word. I don't know. Somebody said, do I need to install 2 data centers if I own the M series and the Y series? I have to think they might have different dedicated data centers. I'm not sure though, and I do not want to give the answer to that. I don't know 100% yet. It'd be nice if they could, but I don't know yet. So I will have more information on the M series in about 2 weeks. I should have a little bit more information, and as soon as I can get one out doing some demos and playing around with it, the better. So you guys will see all that, but right now we got a couple more weeks of snow, a couple more months of snow probably, so I'm just trying to kind of stay here with the focus. Here's a manhole cover right here. Let's see how it maneuvers around this. This is always a little tricky. They get a little slippery. They got weeds growing out of them. See how I lifted up the auger, bam, right back. Just let it play around over this manhole cover. Somebody said this is a little too slow. A real blizzard would eat it up. I don't know. We got 14 inches with that snowstorm Fern the other day, and the Yarbo cleared just fine. Actually made national news, but I get it. I get the apprehension. Oh yeah, with the M series though, yeah, there is the LiDAR option too, so I don't think you'll need the data center with that one. Somebody says robotics sucks. Wow. It's like awesome stuff. Ugh. As he's typing it on a computer or a phone. Technology stuff's for the birds. Here, let me clickety clack on my computer real quick and leave a comment on YouTube. Somebody said all these videos showing it working through an inch or 2 of snow. I can only work, you know the deal, buddy. You can only work with what God gave you. We went through this earlier. This is about, I can show you right here. I can show you right here. We worked our way through. This is where we started here. Look at this is my hand. This is a grown man. I'm 6'3". Big hands. Here we go. We've gone through this, so we got about 6 inches of snow right here. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I can find some deeper snow. But I gotta clear what I gotta clear. I had it going uphill last week. Uphill in about 8-9 inches of snow. I love you guys, man. You know what? If I can answer all your questions, put your mind at ease, I'll gladly do that. That's what it's all about, right? It's going through a little bit of deeper stuff right now. Nothing crazy, but somebody said, how long did the robot take to do this? You guys have been following me. I've been on the live stream for less than an hour. I was talking inside, so this took about 45 minutes, not even. Yeah, public entry, definitely down the road here. Hang with us on this technology, man. We're the only ones doing this, kids. Only ones out here with a snowblower right now. Go find me another autonomous snowblower demo right now. And I will go heckle that person just for fun. We said there's no way that would work in rural settings. I've been on many rural settings where I have a Yarbo. It actually shines in a rural setting because it's modular. So in the summertime, you put the lawnmower attachments on the front, either our regular lawnmower or our Pro, and it can handle about 6.5 inches of, or 6.5 acres a week, and that's off 2 cuts a week, 1.72 acres in a 24-hour period. So that's the great thing about rural settings. Somebody said you don't even have snow boots on. I would never buy from a guy with no snow boots. I got Adidas snow. Oh wait, these are my Columbia ones, man. I got Columbia boots on. What kind of snow boots do I have to have on? These are warm enough. I need to move, man. I have Timberlands, I have Columbia, and I have Adidas boots. And I'm from Michigan. I was born in the snow. Are you talking smack? You can't talk smack to a guy born in Michigan. West Michigan, by the way, so lake effect snow. So I think I know which boots to wear on a Monday. You guys are killing me today. Came after my boots. I met quite a few people in Aspen that had Yarbos. They were paying up to over 10 grand a 10 grand a year to remove snow. Some of these people were. Couple people from Michigan. What's up, my Michiganders? Can you use 2 devices in the same area? Yes, you can. You can create different paths, different maps. I love the comments, though. Don't forget, guys, there's 2 ways to purchase right now. We have our new units available on sale at yarbo.com for our big game deal right now, up to $600 off. Free plow blade, any snowblower purchases during the live stream. And you can go to our certified refurbished page as well. You can get one for about $1,800 off. Those are B+ units. Snowblower, you can get a snowblower lawnmower combo, lawnmower trimmer combo, you name it. Working through a drift right now. You can see it working, it's maneuvering its way through a heavy drift right there. For the kids that say it can't do the heavy stuff. Uphill. It's in a bowl area right now. You see it work its way, just be patient. We've cleared all of this so far. I think it might have reached the end of its, let me check it. This might be the end of this area. I think I might have one more pass to do. Then we'll move on. I want to check to see other areas real quick. Oh man, my phone battery's at 27% too. Come on, man. So we're at 39% on the battery here. Got about 13 seconds left on this. It's a little bit deeper right there. So now it's going to go back and automatically recharge itself. It'll drive back to the docking station because it finished its area here. So we were able to get all of this. I'm not going to drive it back yet. I got a few more minutes here. I'm worried about the phone more or less, not the, but let's do a little bit more and then, so this is me driving it now. That took less than, right about 40 minutes, 45 minutes to do that, a little over. Want to keep this phone warm, man. And what's that? The phone wants, I don't want it to die. I need a battery pack with a USB-C. That's what I need. I'll have to get one, like an extra battery thing that goes on. This is battery saver. So right now we're working going up slopes. People always ask me, how's it handle slopes? So this is going uphill here. So the Yarbo did all of this here just now. We just did this. And there was about 39% left on the Yarbo battery. The actual foam battery is going to die before the Yarbo battery does, which irks me. Let me get back over to YouTube real quick, guys. I want to try to make this thing go long, but if this phone battery dies, I might have to go back in and charge it up for a few. Somebody said, remember, in VCRs we're 1,000. I know. So we're working our way downhill right now. I'm a little too close. I'm going to move away. I just want to show you guys how it handles slopes. It can handle slopes up to 36%. Still saying person detected. Let me go to the top of the hill, and then you guys can see. You said, was it bogged down? Yeah, you know what? Sometimes it has to think. Sometimes it'll run into something. It'll figure it out. Yeah, I need a battery case for the, oh, that's Scott too. Send me one, dude. I have two different phones though, so I'm trying to this one's the Google Pixel, but it has not been in the cold weather. It does have a case on it too. I want to show you guys it coming up the hill though. We'll show you guys the Yarbo itself. Let's go in real quick, guys. I'm going to go in real quick and we're going to come right back out in a minute. I'll go in, talk about the specials real quick, and then we'll come right back out and I'll show you guys the Yarbo. I'm going to plug this in for just a second. I don't want to lose the live stream yet, and this thing will go down quick. I do not want to lose the live stream. But the Yarbo's out working. I actually don't even have to be out there while it's working, which is the great thing. You can watch it through the cameras. Let's see if I can plug this in real quick. Give me like 2 minutes and we'll go back outside. You'll have to hear me yapping for a minute. I hope that works okay. Plus it gives Ryan a chance to warm up. It's starting to get cold. There's no sun today. Man, we had Scott Grams, who I have been meaning to blackmail for a couple weeks now. By the way, I think somebody might have stole my Yarbo sweatshirt. I hope not. I can't find it. But I am notorious for misplacing things. So let me put this here real quick. Oh, it is super cold. I'm going to let this charge for just a second. Then we're going to go back out and check on the Yarbo. So just bear with me. 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 Here we go. Let me put a little power in here real quick. Give me 2 seconds, and then we'll go back outside. Let me do this. Gives me a chance to warm up anyways. There we go. When this thing gets like, I'm just going to charge it for just a second. Let me go through and read some of the comments real quick while we're inside. I'm in Club Yarbo right here. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see some of the comments here. How much is an extra battery? I believe those are just over $1,000 for the extra battery. It's a really good battery though. I haven't, awesome design. Thanks. Good job. Ooh, can I enter it in a BattleBots competition? I think you could probably soup one of these things up though. Might actually be able to get you like a we need a prototype or something like that, We'll go back out in just a minute, but that's the awesome thing about the Yarbo is the fact that it can be out there. It's working fully autonomous right now. I can actually watch it through my cameras to kind of see what's going on with the Yarbo while it's working. I can check through the app with the battery. So yeah, I really want to get back outside and see it, but we'll do that in just a second. I'm trying to get a little bit of juice on the phone, so before I go back outside. But it's got 24 minutes left on its current. The battery's at 31%. So we'll go back out in just a few minutes. That way I can extend this live stream. What's the phone at? Okay, it's charging. We'll be out there in just a minute. Yeah, I'm going to get one of those cases with the batteries on it. Or just like a USB brick. Can you do like a USB-C, whatever brick that just goes up? I think so. Let me see. I want to make sure it's charging in the good one. So I have 3 different phones here as well. So we'll go back out in just a minute and check out the Yarbo. Thanks for being with me. This gives me a couple minutes to warm up too. So gives me a couple minutes to warm up, and then we'll go running out in about 2 minutes and back out into the once more into the breach, dear friend. Wanted to remind you guys though, right now, if you go to yarbo.com, we have our big game deals going on. So not only do you can click on the products right here, we got our big game deals going on. Click on those products. You'll see the discount when you add it to the cart. But during this live stream, we have probably about another 10 minutes, 15 minutes left on the live stream. You guys can go in there, get a free plow blade with snowblower orders during the live stream right now. And then also, I saw it earlier, there's a spin to win thing. So it's a stackable, like up to $150 off. So you're talking up to $750 off with the bundles being $600, and then if you get the $150 coupon, stackable right there. We also have our certified refurbished program going on right now. The snowblower right now is $32.99, lawnmower $32.99, snowblower plus lawnmower $42.99, and the lawnmower plus trimmers $39.99. 0% APR, new battery, free delivery, 2-year warranty, 24/7 customer service. There we go. The battery's getting up there on the phone here. We're going to go out in about 3 minutes here. I'm just going to let the battery get going. And then if we get outside and it dies, if I can Ivan Drago it, if it dies, it dies. I know this is probably the most boring thing in the world, just watching me inside here. But it works. It works. And then, yeah, I'm going to get like a USB-C brick for this one. I do have another phone, so maybe I could have used that one today too. So let me see what's going on. Then we'll run right back outside. I'm answering comments. All right, what's the phone at? Come on, come on. I want to go back out and see what's going on. Somebody said great video from your UK, or are we still here or what on this live? Here we go. I wasn't getting the new comments. Somebody said, can you easily swap out the battery? Or you can easily, we said that, you can easily swap out the battery. That is true. I do that all the time. All right, whatever. We're going to go back out, and then whenever this phone dies, I just wanted you guys to know that I didn't leave you. It just died. But we're going to go back out and let it run its course now. So let's go see what the Yarbo's been doing since we came inside here for a minute. I'm sure viewership dropped because nobody wants to see Knucklehead Ryan, but at least maybe it warmed up the phone a little bit. I got a haircut today, but I didn't trim the beard up, so that'll come when I get home. Now look at the hair. There goes my haircut already. It's already gone. So yeah, we'll trim it up though. All right, let's get out of here, man. I don't want to be inside anymore. Let's go back outside here, kids. Let me unplug this. Okay, got a little bit extra juice on the battery. I'm gonna actually put these legs up real quick, and then we're gonna go outside because if I try to walk with these things, I will fall. This is all my Yarbos here. I do have my Yarbo minis over here. If you guys want to order one of those, you can go to the accessory page. We got our Yarbo minis. All right, let's get outside. Let's go look. I would like to get up to 2,000 views on here today, so I know we will on YouTube, but I just want to get here. So let's go out and see what the Yarbo's been doing. These are the Yarbo minis right there. Look at those. Who wants one of those Yarbo minis? We should do a giveaway here really soon. We'll do a Yarbo mini giveaway really quick. All right, guys, 16%. Let's get out of there. Here's all our fun Yarbo stuff. Lawnmower modules, leaf blower modules. Another Yarbo. We got a lawnmower right there, lawnmower deck. I remember when it was a struggle for me to get something, and now they just keep... I came out there today, there was another snowblower. I was like, I don't need that. Oh, and I locked myself up, but I don't care. All right, so we just left. Yarbo's out working. I see it moving still. A couple Yarbos. There's a new snowblower that was parked right in front the other day. I think a sales guy took it out for a demo. If you guys want to see a demo, let me know. I know a couple of you have asked me to come to your house, but I really don't go to strangers' houses very often. Not alone. And you don't want me installing your Yarbo either. I'm not the guy to install your Yarbo. I am not the tech guy. I'm a media guy. There we go. Look at this. Up and down the hill. Looking good. There we go. This is what we've been doing since we left here, going up and down hills. It's our 2-stage Yarbo snowblower. When the phone dies, the live stream is done, but I want you guys to know if you put your orders in until, what time we get on? 1? Till 2:30, you'll get a free plow blade with your order. So I'm supposed to go till 2:30, but I don't think this phone's going to last till 2:30. But thank you so much for joining us, by the way. We've cleared all this during the live stream, and the Yarbo is still going strong. Let me know. Feel free to tag me in your videos. Let me know how your autonomous snowblower is working today. For the Player Hater Club on YouTube, let me know how those, how was being inside while your snowblower was clearing. You know I love you guys. I even love the haters. If you ain't first, you're last, and right now we're first. Hello from Germantown, Ohio. Somebody said, I like your grind. Thank you very much. I haven't heard I Like Your Grind since what? Since I was at the club listening to Nelly back in the day. Kristen said hi. Oh, Kristen's still here. You're awesome. Carlos, what's up? Carlos said hi. There we go. Got about 10 minutes left on this live, kids. We're back outside. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I mean, the end of the day, the phones get cold. The Yarbo does not, which is crazy, right? We're at 26% on the Yarbo battery. So we've been outside for over an hour. The temperatures are pretty chilly right now. It dipped. We are working on turbo as well, so that'll eat it up a little bit more. Somebody said I have someone who lives close and watched their Yarbo mow the lawn and then got to see it snow blow 18 inches of snow. Thank you. All the haters on here who said it couldn't be done. Somebody said, what hood you in? I'm in, since we're going to put it like that, I'm in Rolling Ghettos. I'm in Rolling Meadows, lovely area. Just around the corner from Schaumburg. And we got Arlington Heights out here. Tom, I have answered so many legitimate questions, buddy. They're just not coming in anymore. All those questions above, if you scroll above, I've either answered or Kathy has answered. The problem isn't that I haven't answered the questions. The problem is I'm so good at answering them that nobody's asking the prominent questions anymore. I have answered every legitimate question you guys have asked today. You asked me about the battery. I answered you about the battery. You asked me how deep of snow it can handle. I asked you how deep of snow it can handle. You asked me a little bit about the M series, and I could give you what little information I do know about the M series because I have not used the M series yet, so I don't want to give answers. I will know more, and when I know more about the M series, I will answer all of the questions about the M series. But right now, I just want to focus on the snowblower and our Y series right now because that's all I can control. That's all I can talk about is what I know. Trust me, if I start talking about things I don't know, you guys will call me out on that really, really quick. So here you go. You guys kind of see though, we've been going uphill, a little gravelly, little rocky here and there. I'm a little too close for comfort here. So it'll automatically shut down. If you do have any other questions, I'll gladly answer them. Do you do Joyful Seaweed? I love that. Do you do demos at houses? It's a little difficult. It's easier for people to come to us with a demo than it is to set up all the Yarbo stuff at a home just to do a demo. But we have done demos in other areas and other places. But personally, it's easier for, if you guys, anyone's in the Chicago area and you guys want to see something, I'll gladly give you guys a demo. But it's easier for you to come to me. I can show you how to map things out. I can show you how to put in everything. I hope that makes sense. If people are buying like multiple Yarbos, or if it's for some sort of, you know, like work or, you know, like something like that, we'll gladly bring the Yarbos to you. But just to bring one demo and to set it up and to do all that stuff is kind of time consuming. But if you buy through like our dealers, you can usually find somebody who will help you set up and do that kind of stuff as well. So there's always different options. Don't forget to check out Yarbo.com as well. We have our, oh, I almost said the dreaded SB word. We have our big game deals going on. Also, you can spin to win to get our big game deals are $400, $600 off new units. Those come with up to a 5-year warranty, 30-day money-back replacement, 45-day, our 30-day money-back guarantee, 45-day replacement, free shipping. Have you used the snow plow before? I do use the snow plow. I kind of save it for when there's a little bit less snow out here, or the wet slushy stuff. The snow plow attachment's cool. But the 2-stage snow blower to me is more impressive in a demo. This just shows you the actual robotics of everything. The M series though is supposed to have an articulating snowplow blade on it, so that'll be a little bit different module. I mean, at the end of the day, is it leaving? Oh, I thought it was at the 20% battery. I thought maybe it was going back to recharge. Thomas says, it's good, but I'm not paying $5K. Come on, Thomas. I have one in my yard in Bavaria. That's awesome. Steve said, impressive machines. Thanks for posting live. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, you know what? I've seen costs come down already since we started this whole thing. And, you know, and then also now, I mean, if anybody wants to get in on it, we do have our certified refurbished B+ units at yarbo.com/certified-refurbished. So you can get in on those as well. Maybe budget is holding you back. Maybe you don't want to spend, you know, $4,500. Maybe you only want to spend $3,200. Now you can get in at $3,200 with a 2-stage, fully autonomous Yarbo snowblower with a 2-year warranty, new battery, B+ unit. I mean, we have units and budgets for everybody. We have different bundles for everybody. We always offer discounts and coupons and you name it, man. I mean, at the end of the day, we really just want to get this technology into as many people's hands as possible. A year ago when I started with this company, I didn't know this technology even existed. I probably would have been I would never be a keyboard warrior just typing about it not working or anything like that. But I definitely would have been suspicious of it a year ago. But now I have thousands and thousands of hours with a Yarbo. So, you know, that's why when I do get a hater or two, all I can do is just kind of laugh. It's just funny. And I get it. I was you a year ago. I get it. I said, no way. This would not work. Just like anything else in society, the more you're around things, the more you see things, the more nuance you build up in life. Give you kind of this is what it looks like after about an hour. I'll probably take her in and clean it off just so it's clean for the demos. There we go. Got a couple minutes left to get those ordering. How often does Yarbo get firmware updates on average? I'd probably say about every 6 weeks, maybe. That's about how I'm seeing it right now. But sorry, I got to get away so it'll start back up, otherwise it won't. So yeah, you see it handling slopes here. There's kind of no set though with the Yarbo firmware. It's a lot of it's when the updates are done and ready to go. There's no hybrid diesel option. No, there's not. That'd be kind of fun though, wouldn't it? All right, where are we at on the Yarbo battery here? All right, so we just hit the 20% mark. Yarbo's going to automatically drive to the docking station right now and it will recharge, but it won't because I'm standing here. So I'll drive it over anyways. I want to plow this quick. Battery is looking pretty good actually. I'm going to clear a path real quick. There we go. So we're at the 20% mark. I would drive it back, but there's still that unit on my docking station and somebody won't move it. This is why I get angry. Bring the chute down a little bit. Let's so you can actually bring the module down all the way to scrape if you really want to. I'm going to bring the chute around this way here. Just going to clear a little path. You can do your sidewalks manually if you want. You could program sidewalks in too. That's the back brace mount. You could tow your salt on the back. So yeah, I have a path set up that it will automatically drive back, but unfortunately there's a unit on my outdoor docking station, and now they took my other outdoor docking station. I think I hit that unit over there the other day though. I gotta get it out of here anyways. It looks bad in front of our building. But we have a lot of engineers here that test out Yarbos. We try to put them to the limit as much as possible. I'm spraying myself in the face right now, so that's awesome. We have our product pioneers out there too. A couple of them were on the live streams today. I saw Scott here. Craig's out there too. I gotta get Steve back on one of these. I haven't seen him in a while. Where's he been hiding? He's probably all happy the Patriots are in the Super Bowl, isn't he? I know the Patriots have had... All right, there's our Yarbo, two-stage Yarbo snowblower. I'm gonna go inside real quick. We're gonna wrap this up. You got a couple minutes to get your orders in if you want to get the free plow blade attachment. Whew. It's colder than I thought, kids. Let me do this real quick. Where's our battery at? 7%. All right. It was Ming Na. Yeah. Hey. I love Ming Da. He's the only one older than me here. Everyone else. All right, here we go. Whew. All right, so that was good. We got about 3,000 square feet cleared out there during a demo. Took just over an hour. Battery's at 18% on the Yarbo. Let me finish up on YouTube real quick, and then we'll get out of here. Don't forget, right now we have our big game sales going on, up to $600 off at yarbo.com. You're going to want to check those out. And then we have the certified refurbished units as well. So get in there, click on these product links. Free plow blade. Ew, Pat. Takes it right down to the concrete. Yeah, it does have a scraper bar on the bottom of the snow plow. So it will go right down to the concrete. The reason I don't do that in the driveway with the asphalt is because it's very uneven and there's a lot of weeds and gross stuff that's been stuck there. So that's the reason I don't need that. Need one of these for when I walk my dog. I know, right? Yeah. Any chance there can be a diesel hybrid engine? I don't know about that. I mean, I think we're kind of trying to just go fully electric, but that'd probably be a pretty good idea. I'm sure it would add a ton of power. Yeah, I mean, fully electric. We are who we are. That's kind of the future. I think we're all embracing is the fully electric and stuff like that. So, looks like we're good with the comments, everyone. Looks like that was a great YouTube. Nice, Steve said nice. Thanks, Steve, man. Appreciate it. You guys, thank you so much for joining us today. It was Monday. I had to get back in the swing of things. By Friday, I'm way better than Monday. So we got back in the swing of it. But most importantly, the Yarbo was flawless today. It worked flawless today. So, hey, Craig, thanks, man. Have a good one, buddy. And you guys, you know what, man? Just follow us this week. I think we'll be back Wednesday. Maybe I'll do a TikTok tomorrow if you guys are on TikTok. We'll be out there. I'm trying to conserve as much snow because I did see like a 45-degree day coming up here next week. And, you know, that's bad news for melting and all that stuff like that, man. So wanted to thank you guys all for joining us. You put your orders in now in the next few minutes, man. We'll make sure you get that free plow blade with any snowblower order at yarbo.com. Click on those products. And, you know, man, I appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the haters. I appreciate anyone who is interested in this technology. If I can win you over, you know, that's what it's all about. So thank you so much. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. Everyone have a safe Monday. Enjoy yourselves, okay? This one never turns off, so I have to like turn it off.